You just hit the enter key and hope it triggers something. Wow, I did it. I'm only 5 minutes late. Only. Oh my god, 5 minutes late? How dare I? How dare? I'm banned. You can't do that. You banned me from your stream. Then I don't have to go there. I can just avoid that. Yeah, no, the freaking what is it? The team for GoXLR, the first time around, the first time they got fired was because they I forget what happened, but they made it, then it didn't do well. Well, it did fine. It's just it didn't know. And then they're like, we're gonna cancel this project. Uh, we're gonna just cancel it, say goodbye. And then they it's like Hellion, I think is the company, and they sold it. They just sold the whole thing, the whole project to different people, and so the devs were like, okay, we'll switch over there and go work on it again. But I guess according to a YouTuber, I forget his name, but he knows everything about audio and whatever. It's like Gaming Senpai. Uh, God, I don't remember his name. He's like the main Twitch guy, but he was like, "Yep, the whole GoXLR team has been fired apparently," and he was talking about it on a stream the other day. I was like, "Wow, this project has not done well. It's been canceled twice. Every time someone picks it back up, it just explodes. It's not very good." Yeah. it it was cool, you know, like it had the you could play sound effects, you could capture audio, then play it back on the thing at the same time. It was really nice, but yeah, it's just the team uh, greed, I guess. Not enough money in it. Yeah, hardware audio hardware is actually not very profitable. It's not really at all. Ye- Yeah, literally. You know the voice meter thing that you ended up downloading? I actually contacted their team because I wanted to ask them if they were gonna make it so that you could change the size of the window. And they're like, we're not really focusing on this product at the moment because it doesn't really make any money. So whatever it's at is whatever it happens. And I'm like, that's so cool. What about the next one you're about to release? Because there's more voice meter, there's voice meter banana, and then there's voice meter potato. And like I was like, okay, what about potato? Are you guys gonna do something like do it? Like, no, that would require us to redo the whole UI, and we don't want to do that. So yeah, no. I'm like, that's awesome. That's so cool. I love using these products that have no support whatsoever. It's I don't know why, but the audio just at like a sphere, it's just bad. Like if you're not a millionaire, no one cares. It's like, oh my god. All I want to do is split my Discord call from my computer sound. That's it. Desktop audio. Uh, yeah. You could just get a Stream Deck Plus, you know, whatever. That's what I use. And then you get no, but then you can get the one with the knobs, you know, like you get the knob. You can do something the knob, you know. You get yeah, you get a knob. It's actually called it's called a dial. They don't like it when you call it knobs. It's actually in their documentation. It's called dial. You can't call it a knob. The dial. What's up, Critical Ghost? How you doing? Yeah, you should, or else John Elgato will come to your house and hunt you down. Damon Aiden, how you doing? Welcome on in. Can you have a little nom nom? Ah, who's this? You guys on? I know. I saw it. I was looking at Ovi. I was like, That's not the right colors. Something looks weird. This is what? Reverse Wonderland? No, these are completely different shows. These are different things. These are completely different. Guys, this is Zalion. The wizard. This is Zalion 404. They stream. They just showed up here. I don't know how they got here. They broke in. You know, they broke into this outdoor park. You want noms? We have no noms here. All we have is tungsten cube, unfortunately. We only, if you don't like tungsten cubes, we don't have it. Damn, don't damn me. Hey. Copper pipe. Ew. Don't. Why don't like? Do you like copper pipes? Just you know, sure. That's not copper. Chat, don't answer them. You're not allowed to consume copper. Oh. Can't hear a word they're saying. Wait, wait, what? Wait, no, it's broken. Wait, that's crazy. No, it's something else. Something else is broken. Wait a minute. I've actually never had a guest on, so that could. No, I don't have the coaxial. It's a similar problem, but very different. Hold on. If I go. Boom. Boom. Where's your chat? Say something.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys can hear them now. You guys can absolutely hear them. Don't lie to me.
You hear me now?
Tell me what you got. Maybe a little loud. Do that. Oh God, please. There we go. Everything's good. Yes. Oh. Yes, I've done it. See, I understand it. I understand things.
I understand it now.
I understand it now.
I understand it now.
Look, I'm gonna use my dials to modify the game levels. Wow, skill, skill.
That's important.
I don't even see.
As I always say, it's important.
The colors look strange. These colors look weird.
It's kind of cool though. I would take a picture of this world if the colors look like down here. I'd take a picture here.
I think that's like sort of like half the use of it is just to like take pictures.
Yeah, basically. That's like.
Chad, take a picture. Take a picture. It'll last longer.
Take a picture. It lasts longer.
I probably sounded crazy for like half of this, like 10 minutes, just like talking to myself. Wow. Oh my God.
Crazy.
I couldn't find a music playlist, believe it or not. So I'm just playing my normal Spotify playlist. I was like, I need something new that isn't the same techno that I listened to a million times. And I couldn't find anything. Like, all my YouTube recommended is lo-fi chill hip hop to chill and vibe to. And I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah.
I'm bad at finding music.
I need to make more playlists, man.
Ugh.
I have so much music I like, but I'm not in a, I don't know. I don't have any music. I'm like, yeah. Listen to a new Lady Gaga thing. She's on date right now, but I don't know. I don't feel it right now.
Yeah. Listen, I need to. I think Lady Gaga has a new hit out. You can listen. Oh yeah.
Like Abracadabra.
They're asking about the copper pipe. They didn't hear any of that.
Okay, we're saying we how did Ender get so red? It's because he licked copper pipe.
That's not how I got so red. I was born this way. I was born in the red, molded by it. You simply use it.
Molded by it. Molded by it. I was
Oh my
born
God.
in the red, molded by it. We're warmed by
Kill me.
it.
I have new emotes coming soon. Nobody knows about this.
Ooh.
Well, pretty obvious.
Well, except for me and creative critical ghost.
And Critical Ghost. Yeah, except for you and Critical Ghost. Now you know. New emotes soon, guys. New amazing emotes. Beautiful emotes. So good. So beautiful.
Exciting. So beautiful, exciting.
Exciting. Wow. It was expensive. It was very expensive.
Wait, if you can't how many?
8.
You can say 8?
8.
How many? Oh my god, we're like $20 each?
More. Yeah, a lot more. A lot more. A lot more. So much. So much. It's like 260 total.
You pay. Bro, they better be fucking good.
They're good. I'm leaking them. I can leak them to you.
They better be goddamn
Hold on.
good.
The image is on my phone, so I have to locate my phone. No one else gets to see, chat. You guys don't get the leaks, all right? That's for tier 3 subs only.
Tier 20 subs only.
Tier 20 subs only, chat. God, I'm trying to say chat less. I'm just trying to say like guys, because when you say chat a bunch, you start using it outside of streaming. Like I've called a group of people chat multiple times. I'm like, this has got to end. Never again. Yeah, that's too embarrassing.
It's fucking it's rough. It's rough, man. You gotta. Yeah, it is rough.
Where are you? Where are you in this list? Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. I have there's a leak list. Do you have a leak list?
I have a leak list just specifically for leaks. All right. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, by the way.
Right.
All of you are beautiful. POV DMs open.
I'm like,
they added a new feature to Discord.
Those look really good.
Oh, you think so?
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the last one's my favorite though. Like
yeah.
Gray box. Oh my god.
Oh, same. So good.
That's so.
I wish I could have done the 16 emotes because I have a lot. I have a lot of ideas. Like I have a board. It's like I don't know if you know what Excalibur is, but it's just like it's kind of like a whiteboard, but it's like digital, and it just has like every emote on it, just that I want. And so whenever I get a commission done, I just take a screenshot of a section and I send it to them. I'm like, I want all of these.
Oh my gosh, that's good though. Looks so good.
We'll get it done. Next, Telegram stickers, which are going to be significantly more expensive.
Yeah. Oh my god. Cooked. I mean, I would pay $260 for 8 Telegram stickers. That's crazy. That's that's high. I pay like $10 for mine.
$10, yeah. I think my ref sheet was probably like 500. Yeah.
No.
It was because of the amount of like,
Leonardo da Vinci?
full it was like a full person, like adding another like body is 100, and I just added a bunch. And it was like, oh, we could have been $200 cheaper, but I'm stupid.
Why so many?
How was my Valentine's Day? It was so good. We were so lonely. We were like 80% of the earth. It was great. We were all in consolidarity, Yeah. Lonely together.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. How was everyone else's, Anyone go give their lover a smooch?
That's what you gotta do.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do.
Oh, I guess I did. I hung out. Well, the day before, I hung out with this awesome British lad who was in my area.
British.
Like when those ads that pop up are like British lads in your area. Yeah, it's real. It's real. They are in the area. Mm-hmm. They're taking over.
They exist.
But yeah,
I think they do. I can say sure they probably do.
They do exist.
Definitely exist.
Yeah, they live in the
Yeah.
area, and I was just like, let's go look at apartments because they were looking for apartments. I'm looking for apartments. I'm like, let's just go to random apartments and look at them. And so that's what we did. It
Oh
was
my
fun.
god.
It was a good time.
It's fun,
We
honestly.
got
They got
what
cool apartments.
we got like chicken katsu. Like we went out and got like this Japanese restaurant, really good. Super expensive. I didn't realize how expensive it was going to be, but it was a fun
All the
time.
good ones are. All the good ones are. That'll do.
Couldn't be you. You're in a
If it's
happy
expensive, it's not
relationship.
good, probably.
Exactly. If it's not it's not $100 a meal. It's not good.
Exactly.
You spent $80 on your Valentine's and their dog. Are you sure you just weren't spending money on the dog? Like that was your true Valentine was the dog. It's never your Valentine
Fair.
and the dog. It's either your Valentine's or the dog.
Or the dog. It's like the dog's worth it. The dog pets are worth it.
Dog is better. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want a dog. I can't have one though, unfortunately.
Dog's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean you are a dog.
Okay,
I don't know.
but I want another dog.
You want another dog?
I want another dog. Dogs are just so awesome.
Another dog.
My cat's an asshole. My cat doesn't.
Yeah.
Cats are an asshole, guys.
Oh, 100%. They're a living void of nothingness.
Yeah, my cat's
But hey, they're cute
nice
sometimes.
and cute, but
Uh-huh.
I want
But
I want to like grab a dog and just fucking pile drive them. Not saying you guys should do that to your dog, but dogs are like you can be like cute aggressive with a dog. You know, cute is aggressive with a cat.
Oh,
You kind of just
yeah.
like do this with a dog. You like you grab them.
I was like, what? Oh yeah, yeah. My dog I usually like, yeah. My dog when I play fight, we're just like, ah.
Yeah. If I play fight with my cat, I'm gonna bleed out.
You die. You literally your cat, you're going in a coffin.
Exactly. Flowers and balloons broke the bank. Why are Valentine's flowers like 10 times more expensive than normal flowers? They just like guys
for your love.
for this
your
one day
life.
only, we're gonna change the price of flowers to 10 times. Just for you.
Because it's for the love of your life.
It's for the
And
love of
they
your
matter
life.
so
Yeah.
much. Not like you're gonna break up in a year or anything. Or like in like 5 seconds, you know?
I hate lilacs.
I
We're
wanted
done.
We're done. We're done. Yeah. I've read a few Reddit stories where they're like, "Oh my god, you didn't give me the right flower. Should I
That's
like, am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend for giving me wrong flowers?" I'm
that's
like, "Oh my God."
crazy. Just the wrong flowers.
You aren't that guy.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of wild. And it was like a whole story about like how he or how he told him like, oh, I don't like these flowers and I like these ones, and then he still got them, and then he's like, I can't believe he doesn't listen to me. It's like, oh my god.
That's messed up.
It's wild.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey man, if it happens, I guess that's a
You know what? You should have tried better. Where's this button?
He's gonna find
There
better.
it is.
He's gonna find better. That was a Reddit story.
I was ready.
Yeah.
People reading Reddit stories.
I should read Reddit stories. So
You
good.
just do what TikToks do. Just read them.
It's like, guys, this lady dumped her Starbucks coffee all over his
Am I the asshole?
The end will shock you.
The end will shock you.
Imagine a piece of shit, and I'm talking about this other lady.
Oh my god.
Imagine a piece of shit.
That would go crazy. That's fire. That would go crazy.
So crazy. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, literally fucking.
I see you are lacking
Yeah,
bits.
find them.
Let's
I'm
fix
like so
that.
bad at finding them though.
We're lacking bitch.
Oh, I don't know.
Yo.
You're a bitch.
Thank you for the 100 bits, critical. Also, we changed some of the noises.
Whoa.
We changed all of the noise. I changed all of them. I just like 10 minutes. I was like, I went through all of them, changed them. I don't know why I was feeling it. The real Marks meme. Thank you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Head pats.
Chat right now,
You need
y'all.
to in chat. Head pats. You get head pads.
W in chat. Mm. Oh my god.
Good soup. Ugh.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna fall.
Let's go.
My controller is stick drift,
Fall.
and it's like,
Yeah.
it's so bad. It's so hard to deal with. And this is the one hand. It's the movement one, and I'm like, why?
Of course, it's always the movement one because that's the one you use the most. So.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
it's
my
not-
old controllers did, but I hope
I
these
caused
ones
it.
don't.
It was my fault.
What
I
do you
did it.
do? You
I broke
pressed on
it.
your controller.
I stepped on it and then broke the
you did.
top off, and then the pad was showing, and then that ripped off, and so like the pad got like destroyed, and now like whenever I press back, it just gets stuck. It's my fault.
Oh.
I'm so sad about it.
My thing got. Oh,
You okay?
No. Oh no.
Oh god. Oh my god. How we doing? What the hell is that? Oh my god. Have you seen Snowy's new emote? It's disgusting.
I have not.
It's all. Look
I
in
have
the
not-
chat.
Oh wait.
It's
which
awful.
one?
It's disgusting.
I've not seen Snowies yet.
Awooga.
Jesus Christ.
Like I said.
I want to tell him about that. I'm gonna message him right now, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Bro.
that's crazy, right?
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I say me and Ender, we're having an intervention with you.
I was just talking to him earlier. That's crazy. Oh my god. The real Mark banned. That emote is banned from this community. We will banning the streamers emote is so crazy. That is a banned term.
I've seen some people come in and they that one is not that bad. It's a pretty funny emote, man.
It's funny. No.
The ones you can get, there's some that are like people come in and like it's always first time chatters and they always come in with like emotes and they're like
check your DMs
and they'll just have some very crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like it's always first time chatters are the wildest emotes.
Literally. You need to adjust your things, you know, like accounts that are made within like at least 6 months have verified email.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Chat made him do it. Oh god.
Oh my
I think I missed that
bro,
stream.
that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
funny.
I know. It is crazy.
That's wild.
Oh, I just grabbed my stuff.
Holy shit.
I still gotta figure out how to like make things not move and me accidentally grab them and then destroy everything. I'm very bad at not doing that. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please.
Oh my god. Oh, that'd so fun.
What?
Oh my god. I have such a good idea. Holy shit. Okay. It's kind of not my idea, but it is kind of my idea. Oh, that'd be so fun.
What just happened? Oh my god. It's bad.
It's bad. What'd you do?
I'm doing bad things.
Don't leak your IP address.
Don't leak the IP address, guys.
Okay, I'm taking a picture for somebody. I'm gonna send it to them. I keep falling asleep all day now. I'll be hopping on a little while. Not right away. I gotta wake up. Rest. Laundry shouldn't be too long. Okay.
Ooh, don't lag.
No, I messaged somebody today. I was like, hey, you wanna hang out? And then they were like, and they didn't say anything. I was like, they're either working, they're asleep, and they're asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Asleep.
Snowy's really bad at replying.
Yeah, I'm really bad at replying. I don't. I get too many.
I'm-
Like I was saying before, I get so many random like friend requests from people I don't know.
Oh yeah, and
like,
you
I don't know who.
you're a Discord
who's the
lad.
Mash
A
Man?
Discord lad. No one uses Discord.
I use this.
Discord is really bad at notifying people. Like astonishingly bad. And that's why I miss like 90% of messages on Discord. The only thing that's good is it shows you the order of like the messages, and like if you have them pending, it'll be there. But in Telegram doesn't. It just kind of throws it away.
That's fair, yeah. Oh,
But like,
yeah, I'm so confused. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I tried like, what do I do? Like,
Yeah, no, you can't do anything about the friend requests. Those are just they're just gonna keep coming. Just don't decline
okay, so
them.
here's
Just keep letting them sit there.
oh I'll keep there because I know if I accept them, then I'll get random messages from people I don't know, and then if I don't accept them, then I feel bad. I don't
No, you
know.
know, it's okay, you know. I mean, you can't stop people from adding you on Discord. That's the thing. So, no,
I'm just not. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna stare at them.
just gonna look at them for
Some I
like,
kind of know.
yeah.
That's still cool. Look at them. I'm gonna give them that. I'm gonna raise them up. The
You're gonna
back,
riz them up.
but not actually. But not actually.
Not actually.
Stare at the fruit. I'm gonna stare at the list and like stare. I'm gonna stare at the list really hard, and hopefully that works. Also, yeah, stand up. Posture check.
Posture. I'm literally standing.
Stand up again. Stand up again.
I'm up again. There. Shrimp. I do not have shrimp. I have what?
Shrimp, bro. What?
They're saying I have gamer posture. This.
Damn. Bro, that's crazy.
I don't have
going
shrimp
off on me right
posture. This is that's Spookzilla. They just that's them. That's all of them. Wow. We're chilling. We're vibing. The good vibes. That's crazy. I'm insane.
True.
Where's my water? I need drinks.
My water.
My water.
My water.
I need the water.
Mm-hmm.
My play is gonna go crazy, cause like I'm playing my like songs, which is just everything. Every song I've ever encountered gets put it on the like songs. There is no cohesion. Hopefully it's good though. This is me, guys. These are all my vibes.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm missing somebody. Waiting for ya. I don't know why I always like to say what my like. I don't know. I don't know. It's autistic thing, but I just fucking like read out anything I type. If I'm taking my credit card information, I'll literally do this, and I'll be like, 188. It's like, oh, stop, don't read it out loud.
I'm reading it out. Oh man. God. I had such an interesting day at work today. It was so fun. I was doing the same task for 3 to 4 hours straight, just banging my head up against a wall. Literally, I was literally banging my head against the wall because I could not figure out the solution.
Bang your head.
I literally clocked out 30 minutes early. I was like, I'm done. I can't do it. I can't figure it out. I've been working on this all day. I have gone nowhere. I need to just give up. It wasn't like one of those, oh, just a couple more hours and I'll figure it out. It was one of those like, there is no solution. There is no solving this. I need Jesus to solve this one. Oh man.
There we go. I finished the message.
You finished the message.
Like twice.
Damn.
Oh my god! I run that NFC. Why? We must take down NFC so no one can go. So we can.
just are you saying, is that a con? You're saying take down a con so no one can go because I can't go? Because you can't go to it. It's like no one can go to it if I can't go to it.
I can't. Yeah, no one can go if I can't go. That is exactly, that makes total
that's
sense.
a terrible. Man, oh, dude, all the cons. I went to like three cons. My bank account.
You won 3 this year?
Yeah. What is that? A lot? That's
a lot. Well, it's not a lot. It's just a lot. Like, I'm going to 1. I'm going to FWA with you.
Yeah. Going to 3.
3, your bank account, dude. I didn't even realize how much your registration was. It was like $80. I was gonna go to FE,
That's
but then
cheap.
I saw FE was like it's like 3 days long, and it was like $90. I was like, no.
You know what's crazy? Like, it's so weird. Like talking to people like furries who go to like cons, like conventions and stuff, and I'm like, they're like, oh, it's so expensive. Oh, this and that, and then I'm like, have you been to TwitchCon? You know what ticket for TwitchCon costs $220 or $260 to go to TwitchCon?
200?
$260 for 3 days.
Oh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Fucking Twitch. Well, okay, Twitch. Yeah, figures, you know.
Yeah, and then you have to get a hotel that's like 6 miles from the actual space. So you're gonna be Ubering all the time. It's awful.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna go to TwitchCon. I
don't think you should.
Just get like a do you get like a discount? Ow.
Partners get a discounted ticket price.
Okay.
That's it. You don't get anything else. You don't get a single thing.
What if I want a snack?
I don't know if the partner lounge has snacks. I think they stopped doing that. You can't bring a +1. So if you
Yeah.
no, there's no more +1s for Twitch partners. So like the partner lounge, only you get to go in. The person next to you can't go in. You can't bring them in.
Damn, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah, they're really
It's a good place
dumb.
to go though.
If they ever do TwitchCon in Vegas again, you should go. I heard the one in Vegas was the best con that they had in a year, and I'm sad I missed it actually, because like, everyone was partying.
Big partying. It's a good place to meet people.
Vegas is the party
hang out.
place.
What do you even do at TwitchCon? Like, you just
the same thing you do at other cons. Who's boat dogging? Okay, loud. Oh, dog.
That's honestly great.
Huh? Which one?
Boat dog.
Boat dog? Boat dog is great.
I'm watching Boat Dog. I
Boat dog is
was
great.
watching Boat Dog.
Boat dog is great. Boat dog.
Sorry.
Boat dog is
Sorry, I was
great.
watching Boat Dog. Sorry, I was watching Boat Dog.
Sorry, boat dog. Sorry guys, boat dog was, you know. No, but it depends on what your goals are. Like if your goals are to meet and just meet people, go to like all the booths, you know, see like new things coming out. Like Elgato will do a bunch of giveaways. My friends are like so I have unique what am I hearing right now? What was that? Okay. I'm going crazy. So I used to work with like a lot of like partners and like just a ton of like Minecraft YouTubers and stuff like that. And so like all my friends are like in Twitch Rivals, or we're hosting a Twitch Rivals event, or like we're going to like do business meetings at some random restaurant. And so like I have things to do. Most of the people who go to cons usually go to the booths, and then they walk around the floor because everyone's going to be there. So you can find any streamer you want to talk to and just say hello or ask them to sign something. So that's another reason people go. It's kind of like a Comic-Con, you know, like the shared interest at TwitchCon is just streaming and like technology. So gonna be a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Like I went to TwitchCon with like a couple goals in mind, was like all that other stuff, that sort of work. And then it was like OTV was gonna have a booth there, and I wanted an OTV poster, and so I was like, "Oh, perfect! I'll just go do that." That's pretty much the only thing I did, and then I lost the poster in Uber. I left it in my Uber. The moment I got home, I just forgot it in the Uber. I got it all the way there. I probably ended up as their kid's birthday present. Like, "Oh, honey, I got you this poster."
I got a poster for you.
Who's Ender?
Ender gay. That's rough. Oh man, I lost my Unisana shirt. I had an Unisana shirt. I was like, oh yeah. And
you can have
somewhere in my house.
Oh, it's in your house?
I don't know where. I find it. I don't know where it is.
I have two Unisana shirts. I have a white long sleeve and a black long sleeve.
Damn, I have the short white camp Unisana one because I think that one's so fucking good.
Yeah, that one got sold out instantly.
I know. I got it at the end, so I was watching the whole end live stream, and then I got the
Yeah.
that
I
one.
I miss
And
Unisonics. Unisonics was cool. It was a vibe.
very good. It's made me. That's how I do my. That's how I like. Kind of. That's kind of where like I like take inspiration from Zeus Honest a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of this like random shit I do. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a
Mhm.
cool idea.
Yeah. I see
Let's
that.
put my own spin on it.
Hababa.
Ababa.
Oh,
Ababa-da-gabda. Fucking dog.
yeah, I'm so tired.
You're so tired.
I'm chilling. I know what I should do. Oh my god.
What?
Really funny though. Well, if I yeah, you know.
You
That's
know, I
no.
don't know. I really don't know. I'm unsure.
Yep, that was it. That
What
was
do you,
it.
what do you mean that wasn't even a full
Big
thought?
reveal.
The big reveal, guys.
That was a big reveal. Big reveal. Big
I
old
was
reveal. That was the biggest reveal ever. Like ever and the biggest ever. That was the big reveal right there.
amazing. Still
A
good.
big old reveal. So good. Huh? Okay.
This world is taking my. I looked at my performance thing. It's just red, just all red.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. Holy shit. This one's heavy. I can
Yeah.
already just tell just by how it looks. I'm just like
Yeah, I'm
just,
glad
like, seeing,
the stream can't see it, but my computer is lagging. It's lagging so bad.
oh yeah, I don't think yeah, I don't think the stream can see it. Maybe.
I have
don't
15
know.
frames in my headset.
Oh, I think you can. Well, okay. I can see you like your jitteriness. But that's about it.
That's just a little jitteriness, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted the
Yeah,
new
I'm
GPU
just-
so bad. The 50 series immediately sold out within milliseconds.
No.
You know what I heard? You know what the grapevine
Oh my
is saying?
God.
The grapevine is saying
What?
that Best Buy only had 50 units. Like they
Damn,
lied
that's
about making
nothing.
more. They lied about having enough units to make a
Profit.
fake restriction so that it would, immediately sell out and then immediately have to sell more, And so everyone's mad about
Yeah.
that. But I think everyone's just like, yeah, we're not buying it. We're not buying it from the scalpers. We don't care. I don't think anyone cares enough. Like we've been there, done that. Like we'll just wait.
Exactly, yeah, it's like, who want like if anyone buys like why don't they put like a limit on like people can only buy like one GPU?
Oh, they did that. A lot of places did that. It
They
didn't
did,
work.
and still just
Yeah, still didn't work. Well, it's because they only had 50
yeah.
units. Like there just wasn't any. But like what is it called? The performance gains, it's not worth it to buy the scalper price.
not even.
Yeah, so it's just
it's
like we'll
not.
just wait. No one's gonna care.
It's barely worth the normal price. It's barely worth the normal price for most
Yeah,
of
well,
it,
coming from a
really.
3070, it would have been worth it. From a 40 series is like whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like
Yeah,
I'll just buy
3060.
I'll buy a new
Like-
computer at this point. Just buy a new like
Mhm.
high end computer with like a AMD card in it, and then just switch the cards because the price of like a 4090 is just the price of a whole computer. So might as well just get a whole computer
Basically.
and then just have a second computer lying around.
Yeah, exactly. It's just fucking like yeah. That's what I do with mine. Yeah, I just got it, and I'm just cruising with it. I'm not touching it. I came from
literally-
a GT 760 to a
Wow.
1660 Ti.
Wow.
To a 4060 Ti. No,
Eh.
I didn't get it because I was like, okay, this is investment for Twitch.
Yeah, mine it
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
handle VTubing. It cannot handle VR chat. It cannot
Really?
handle. So I don't know why, but there's just something about it. Like I'll play Overwatch. I'll have 600 frames in Overwatch, and then OBS will be at 1 frame per second. And it's like it has something to do with
that's
the
outrageous.
VTube software and OBS because I think my OBS is cooked, and I don't really know how to solve it.
Yeah.
But like everything will
Oh,
run so
no,
good
the
except for stream. And like that's also why I
That
kind of
software- You mean VTuber Plus? That software? Oh my god. This is the worst it is the worst optimized software ever. Have you fucking seen it? It's terrible. I've even asked
No.
them. I like asked them and they didn't even give me an answer. They're like they're just completely silent. I was like, they're like, okay, make sure your frames are capped in the window when the whole fucking software isn't even utilizing the goddamn like it's not
Don't
even
call me
utilizing
Sonic
it.
the
It's
Hedgehog.
using 10% of the GPU, but still lagging.
Yeah, and
Like I just
I've never used the
don't
software
know why
that
they
bad.
don't fix it.
But I used
I mean, I'm
VTube Studio because I was like an actual VTuber, you know. I got the phone camera connected and everything, and it was just like I couldn't do it, especially with streaming on TikTok. The TikTok streaming software is the worst software that has ever existed in the history of anything.
What?
It is terrible.
Really?
If you have used it and multi-streamed, it is terrible. And you need like you can't change the size of it.
That was good.
You've never used it like enough to do things. Like you can't do certain things, and it is so bad. It is so bad. Oh my god! Like the pop-out window or like the preview window is like a separate application. The pop-out chat is always on top. You can't move it around and move it underneath things, so it's just always in the fucking way.
Oh my!
It's terrible. This is a lot. It's only GPU rendering, so like with your VTubing and like you're running OBS, it is like chugging.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
I mean, it's whatever.
So many softwares.
I did like streaming on TikTok though. It wasn't the greatest experience.
It does way better.
But it just like it performed better at delivering you to the group of people that like you.
Actually, yeah. That's what I know. So Twitch fucking is terrible at that.
Yeah.
Like even if like you're like it is awful. Like I stream TikTok. Like I didn't like I remember like a lot of my friends were like, oh yeah, I normally get like a few like maybe like 50 viewers on Twitch, and then my first TikTok stream got like 400, 500. I was like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I remember I was reacting to the what is it? Not Hazbin Hotel. The new episode of the other one. God, what's the show called? With Brandon Rogers. It's not Hazbin Hotel. It's a Vivzy Pop.
Hell of a Boss.
Hell of a Boss. And I got like 500 people in I was like, and then I was specifically doing a reaction to it because I just liked the shit. I was like, might as well. A new episode. I'm not doing anything tonight. And it was just like people were yelling like, shut up and play the video. And I was like, whoa, calm down. Like guys, I'm just trying to chill.
Yeah, that's fun, dude. I need to react to more stuff. I don't do it at all. It's
Yeah.
one of those super
I stopped.
Crazy ideas that like
stopped it. It was like it was the only thing working on TikTok. But, what was it? The stupid. I wrote a whole software for VTubing and integrating with like TikTok chat, where like the chat could like run actual commands and like toggle things, throw things on my head. Like you could do exclamation mark throw, and you could type something. Like you could say Empire State Building, and they would just throw an Empire State Building. And like that took.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I coded an entire like application, like it was a whole thing, like the entire software. Just because.
Do like a Google search, first picture, and then throw it.
No, these are 3D models that I had I compiled a whole library of 3D models, and it would throw it in 3D space.
Oh.
Yeah, and it would affect my VTube model. And so like. Cool. I mean, I could show you sometime. It was kind of cool. I kind of don't use it anymore. Like when you throw a galaxy, it would like rain down planets and like just cover the entire screen. And like
that's cool.
The reason I wrote the software was because there was just nothing out there that just connected like just everything. Like because you need like 5 different programs to do all of this. And so I wrote a program to just connect it all, and it worked really well. It was super cool. I even made my own commands for mods to use to disable commands and like change cooldowns and stuff. It was super interesting.
That's cool, man.
Wolfie 567, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm a dog. That's a banana. Gillo, I hope I said that right. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope your day's going well. Thank you guys for following. Here's a Twitchy.
Yeah.
I know your ear. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually my real. Yeah, it's my real ear.
Yeah. I gotta show
Ooh,
you that
face
someday.
tracking.
It was sick. Ugh.
Yeah, that's cool. Dude, fucking, oh my god, the AI thing I'm making is fucking, I'm like, I did it, but goddamn, I'm so I don't like.
I mean, yeah,
It's so
you.
confusing.
I. Come on, you just gotta get some software to split your channels. Then you gotta pipe it in, and then you gotta do all this stuff. It's nice. Like I think you could do it. You
I
could
did
figure it out
Uh,
to work a little better, but it takes a lot of
Yeah.
effort. I'm not gonna lie to you. To do it, it would take a lot of effort. How you
Oh,
doing,
yeah.
Gillo? Like
I
the
got
way,
it basically working, but
yeah,
not.
the way I would think you'd do it is like you'd
Uh.
pipe, like you'd host a web server or whatever, and then you just like have it always sending the audio to that like thing, and then you just put it in OBS, and then you do all the
Mhm.
VTube stuff in OBS because that's easy. But like you just need it to always be sending the responses to it.
Hmm.
And doing that is probably a pain in the
Huh.
ass because you'd have to
like a
use,
website. Oh,
because you need webhooks, and because the
Oh.
need to constantly be talking to each other. Yeah, it becomes a pain.
Yeah. There is one that like is like a whole API. It's like an OBS API. It's built on OBS now. That I'm trying to get.
Well, no, there's a
Like
plugin
the
for
PNG, but it's
OBS
not
that just does the stuff you want. It's just in it,
Oh.
and then you just set it
okay.
to the audio source, and then you're done.
Cool.
And then you could just set it to the audio source of the browser source. So then you don't even need any of the routing stuff. You don't need all the fancy software.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe I should figure out how to put it in a browser.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like
I don't
Python,
know
because Python makes it 10 times harder to do anything.
Hey, C# is fucking
No,
nightmare.
JavaScript or
Oh my God.
TypeScript. You just do it there.
Okay. Well, did you see the new stuff that's coming out though? That's not. You don't even need CSS or JavaScript now. It's like a whole new thing now.
Well, yeah, it's called
really
TypeScript.
cool.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I genuinely.
Is it TypeScript? Is it TypeScript?
No, that's
Oh,
already
I gotta work
existed.
on
Can you get a Hoya? Hoya? Of course.
Hey,
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've worked in this field professionally for 15 years. I haven't. That's a lie. You've caught me, chat. You caught me in a lie. What is this song?
Exposed.
Oh, this is such a good song. What?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make some random ass exposed. They said they were working professionally for 15 years, but actually working professionally for.
They lied. He's a liar.
Liar. Burn him at the
Hey.
What'd he do?
Yo. Yo. I hope to God I'm saying your name right.
2604 just gifted
We
2 community
deserve
subs.
better.
Then you were gifted a sub to
We
MOSFET and Thorwolf. Thank you, I appreciate it.
The
MOSFET.
stinker.
Yeah, the stinker.
Yeah, the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's pissy.
What do you mean he's busy? What do you mean?
I mean, he's like literally. No. I mean, like he's literally pissed. Like that's what he is. He's like off camera. He's just like he's just like a ball of piss.
Oh my God. That's crazy. You're ousting MOSFET. He's not even here, or they're here, and the others are just
He
throwing
might be.
shade.
I hope he's here. Okay, no, I'll message him.
Thank you for gifting 2 subs. Thank you, I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. I'm just a dog
bro.
doing dog things.
Let's go, dude.
Let's go. We a dog. Oh man.
Oh my God.
So I've been like streaming. Well, I haven't been, but I've been on Twitch for a long time, and like I've been in and out of it so many times, and it's like so just like you're taking what is it, like a rock up against a grindstone, and you're hoping to get something out of it. You're hoping to turn into something. And after a while, I kind of gave up on it, and I realized that creating like content was just like that was like a childhood dream, right? I was like, oh, I want to be the YouTuber, and I've started like pushing more towards just like community building, because like I'd rather run a community than run like a YouTube channel. I just think that's like more fulfilling. Yeah, I think like when COVID hit, that just changed everything. I was just like, let's go try to actually do community stuff. And so I was working with like the Minecraft community to make like events specifically for the community to play in, because obviously there's Minecraft servers and there's Minecraft creators, but there's not many like things made specifically for people to just play and just have fun with.
Exactly.
And so we ended up doing that.
Like,
Mike, Tommy Innit's playing MCC Island. Oh my God, he's playing Hypixel. It's never like, I get to play hide and seek in IKEA in Minecraft. That was our first event, and we did it to raise money for charity, and we just kept doing it every month. Like we made a big like Star Wars like thing with like 5 different Star Wars maps and a ton of different mini games. Like one where it was like freeze. What was it? Infected tag, where you tag someone and they turn into a Wookiee. And it was just the whole thing, and I really enjoyed working on that, and that was a lot more fulfilling than just grinding away. Like I have a lot of videos on YouTube that no one will ever see. No one. I hope nobody sees it.
Oh, no.
No one will ever see it ever.
If we get, if we get 500 subs. Right now, you'll reveal it.
No, thank God though, dude. I'm not proud of this. Do you know who Call Me Carson is?
Yeah.
I did have a YouTube video with Call Me Carson in it. Like these videos will never see the day because it's just why? How did this happen?
You should do it.
Oh my God. Kiwi, thank you for following. How you doing, Kiwi? Welcome on in. Kiwi. I gotta do it. I would be more comfortable showing videos that I like made when I was like 13, not anything I made.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Do it.
Just do it. Maybe one day. Only one day. Oh, I gotta redo all of the stupid redeems on my stupid channel. I'm so bad at that. I've been meaning to fix all that and just make it work.
You know what I need to do?
What?
I need to get the WebSocket for this avatar. I need to like put a website. I need to put a API on his avatar so.
Like, yeah, the stupid. I forget what it's called, but I saw that.
Oh my God, all that stuff is horribly bad. It's a nightmare.
ElectroWolf does it, and I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think it's better to just do like I don't know. I think for you it'd be better to have it in the world. A lot of people just use the VTube software and just hook into that, and it's easy.
Okay.
Like,
I use that too, but it's
yeah, we're not no shrimp. You posture check. You're the one laying down. It's you.
No. I'm tired.
There, the shrimp.
I'm laying down. I'm getting ready for my queen's return.
Yeah. Yeah. What does that mean?
Queen's return. Yeah. I'm gonna go see the Queen of England after this. If she's still here. Actually, the Queen of England, right? Exactly.
The Queen of England passed away.
That is. Well, she did a lot. She's actually not. She did not. She's still here.
She's still here. It's me. I am the Queen of England.
It's me. It's the Queen of England.
It's been me the whole time.
And there's a Queen of England.
I've never seen the Queen of England and enter in the same room.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. I've never seen both of you in the same room.
Oh my God. So back to my big phantasmal story. 2024. I was like, I'm done with the Minecraft community. It's getting a little toxic. If you've ever been in the Minecraft community, you'll understand that it's a little toxic. And so I was like, I'm gonna go join the VTube community, like the like anime e-boy community, you know what I'm saying? And so I commissioned a whole VTube model. I got scanned for like $300. After that, I got a better model. And then in January of 2024, I was like, okay, goals. One video a month. That's a goal. It's easy. And like one short, like a week. To say the most, I only uploaded one video. It was 12 videos that I needed. I only uploaded one. And it's just that editing videos for me is so hard. It's so hard.
I hate it. Yeah.
It's so hard.
It's perfectionism. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's not even that. It's just like the motivate, like the ADHD. Like I need to be immediately motivated, but if there's no motivation, it's impossible. Like I have over 500 gigabytes of unedited footage and videos and recordings and just like all like where I've actually put effort in to make the like content of the videos, like thought out the ideas and everything. Like I have like a Minecraft 100 days sitting in like a folder. Never gonna see the light of day.
Yeah.
I have cinematics for it. Like I did all the work except edit it. I did everything.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it's just hard.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I can't do. I don't know what. Maybe it was because like I used to like doing it. Every day after school, I'd come home, edit my little videos that I recorded in my room, and maybe it's because I started doing that as like a job. But I was doing it for like $10 a video, and I was working with like a YouTuber who had a team of YouTubers, so it was like 5 people, each wanted like a video a week, and I was editing all of this while I in college for $10, and I was like, kill me, murder me, please.
Oh my God.
And
$10? That's fucking.
I think it was actually $20. It was a scam, but no, we were friends, and like I just wanted to like do it pretty much because I just kind of enjoyed it, but. Then it got really slow. Got very slow. And I was like, not for me anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I'll pay you 5 cents.
5 cents? That sounds like a great deal.
8 hours. This is your deal. Yeah, it's great. It's a new opportunity coming up.
It's a new opportunity. It's great, guys. It's so good.
Sink or swim out here. Sink or swim.
Dude, you want to know? Can I say this? Yeah, no one's going to know who I'm talking about. You know how Minecraft YouTubers find their editors?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Oh, wait, no, I don't.
They go on the Hypixel like Minecraft server forums and look for kids like teens who upload their Bed Wars edits and then get them to work for basically no money. Like these are YouTube channels that have like millions of subscribers. And they're just like, honestly, we're gonna get just people who don't have a job and who are in high school because they're gonna have infinite amounts of free time to work on my projects.
Oh my God.
It is like
crazy. What the fuck?
Wow.
It's icky. Oh
that's how my roommate. Can I say this? Can I say this? No, because I don't want to throw shade. I won't throw shade. It's not good juju.
Not good juju. Bad juju.
Bad juju. All I'll say is I hung out with Tommy in Seattle to do like a food tour around just like trying all the places. So that's where all these stories come from. We just gossip about everyone.
Okay. Oh yeah, well yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's wild.
Dude, it's crazy.
There you go. Well,
there you go.
That's fun. That's fun.
That's why I love that. I was like, no more for me. I actually for all of last year, because like I lost my job. I was making Minecraft servers for YouTubers and like working on this like big project, and I was like, okay, after this I'm done. I retire. No more. It's done. It's over. And I haven't touched the game since.
Oh man.
Wait, really? Yeah.
Missing on the Minecraft.
Yeah. I used to, or I didn't used to. I literally met Tommy in it once. Only once. Him, Jack Manifold, Bad Linu were in Seattle, and it was just like a time and place thing. because we had invited them to our Minecraft events to participate, whatever, which was like a Twitch rivals. It is such a long line of like chain events that lead to things. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Looks like I have to get going here.
Oh yeah, you gotta get going.
My,
Finally, you're gonna stand up. You're gonna.
No, I'm not standing up. Never again.
Never again.
I'm laying down for life.
No.
Against
No posture.
The standards.
Terrible posture.
Postures for weenies. What postures for weenies? But
right.
yes, I'll see you later.
I will see you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for stopping by.
To see you. Bye, chat.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Well, follow Zalion. They're cool. Zalion404 on Twitch.
Bye.
Chat, we're back. But yeah. So the crazy thing even about meeting Tommy in it was that like I had just got off a train off of 0 sleep, and like I got invited to this furry meetup in Portland, and I was like, screw it, we'll go do that. We'll go to this furry meetup and we'll see what happens. And at the end of it, I drank a lot of alcohol, and I was not okay the next day. And then I had to work that day, so I couldn't even sleep. And then after that day, I had to get on a train to go back up to my city. And I immediately was messaged like, hey, do you want to come to Seattle and just go do a food tour? And I'm like, okay, we'll go do that. And so this all happened within like 3 days. And it was just too much for me to handle. Never again. Well, that's a lie. I will gladly go hang out with people if I'm invited. All right, I don't do that often. So it's very welcoming when I am invited. But yeah, that was a fun day. Hung out with Mr. Init, Mr. Manifold, and Mr. Linu. And you know, I would say those are the most chill out of all the. No, I met some other chill Minecraft YouTubers. There's Mythsan and then Red Vactor. Red Vactor's retired. He's a great guy, amazing guy. What is that, Nomi? Nomi? I knew I should have banned that emote. How you doing, Nomi? Welcome on in. How's your day going? Hope it's going well. Yeah. Where are we now? I have a list of things that I wrote 4 seconds before I went live, and it says we will run out of topics in like 20 minutes. I had to write that down just so I was aware that would happen. That's just crazy. The ADHD it does not help when telling stories. I honestly really want to go into like, you literally left, went to Snowy's channel, redeemed the modify emote, and did that. Then you came back. Because the modify emote only lasts like a day. So I know you didn't have that on command. You literally left and came back to do that. That is an awful combo. That is... Snowy has the most cursed emotes, I swear. I swear it's him. No one else. I've only seen cursed things from him. No, you didn't do that? Disgusting. At least you don't have the lick in there. You're tier 2, so you could just do that. Oh my god. You know what you should do? You should flip the what's it called? The awooga. You should flip. Oh wait, no, you can't. I was about to say. Imagine you flip the awooga and then put the other lick one. You put Snowy lick on one feet and then the awooga on the other. But I don't think that can work. Hey, how you doing, Naomi? How are things? Your realm of existence? I hope they're well. Mm-hmm. Pedro's a banger. He's just in the middle of the screen. 2024 was honestly an interesting year. We're at the femboy Starbucks. What do you mean you're at the femboy Starbucks? I don't know what that means. Are you saying you're at Starbucks, or I need some translation here. I need like levels of understanding, because I don't know what the femboy Starbucks is. I'm over here trying to get into how 2024 went. I'm trying to recap the whole year. You know what's crazy? I could probably recap a whole year in like an hour, because I'll leave so many details out. Oh my god. I'm drinking more water. So 2024, the year of the what? What was 24? Is that the year of the rodent? I don't even know. This year is the year of the snake. But honestly, I think 2024 went exactly as it needed to go, for me at least. Like, I got fired. I guess I got a lot let go as far as the IRS knows. And my business went under. Now that I'm talking about it, it may have not been the greatest year. It may have had a little bit of a downside, but I think we ended with a high. So, oh man, do I even get into it? No, I can't, because that'll reveal some things. So, I had a business, I had a company. I don't know if, I think a business has to make money for it to be a business. So, we didn't make money, so we were just a company. And I had a business, I did have a business. I've had multiple businesses. I was a CEO. Not really. I was like, I owned the business, so I just called myself a CEO. I was more like a CTO, technical officer. But it was a website that I ran with me and my bud. We had an investor, and we just ran out of money to exist. And that was the bad part. And that happened in like February. And I was on unemployment from February to October. And that was a terrible 6 months. That was not good at all. I was very down in the dumps, I will say. I had been applying to jobs nonstop for what I was working in. And I had a pretty good resume, I would hope. All I didn't have was a bachelor's degree because I dropped out of college. Student debt, let's go. But no, it was a tough time, very tough. I got 3 callbacks, and only one of those people hired me. But we'll get into that. I got called by Amazon like after 3 months of applying to jobs, or four months. It was near the end, and I was interviewing with them. Worst interview experience of my life, which was crazy. I'm like, how could it be this bad? There's no way. There's got to be a mistake. But no, it is just that bad. It is that bad trying to interview at Amazon. You remember throwing money at you constantly during that time? Yeah, literally, you guys are the only people that kept me alive. I'm not gonna lie. Like the between the Twitch, the bits, and then the Discord subs. Oh, I paid my bills. It paid some of my bills, and I was like, oh my god, you guys are awesome. Hey, what's up, Hitman Chicken? How you doing? Welcome on in. And I'm very grateful that you guys are literally so awesome. I appreciate it so much. Like, I literally don't know where I'd be without it, you know? I might not have been here, you know? I might be living at my parents' house, but no, I'm still here, I'm around, and I'm here for a long time. You can't get rid of me that easily. But I think after that interview with Amazon, it was 6 hours of just interviews, and it was so bad. It was so bad and terrible. Like, there's 2 parts to an Amazon interview. First part, you do a behavioral interview where they ask you questions, and you're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Do something in this situation. You know, how would you approach this? Or no. I think that was a later thing. It was more like, so did you run into this issue at your job? You know, your last job, or like, name a time when this happened. Like, name a time when you helped a customer. And I aced those. I had about 17 pages of notes on how to do the Amazon interview, and I aced those questions so good. Yep, that's me. I hate it. I hate every part of it. Nothing about this is good. Nothing. Me speak. You bastard, Dusky. Welcome in. How you doing, Dusky? Hello, Car. How you doing? I hope you're doing good, Dusky. Welcome on you in. But yeah, what was I talking about? The hiring managers really really? Is that what we're doing? No, the freaking oh god, what was I gonna we the hiring managers were like, oh, I really like your background, oh, that's really interesting. And then the practical questions where they're like, hey, do this pop quiz question that you definitely don't know how to do because you don't do that on a day-to-day basis. And I failed that part so badly that I almost cried afterwards. I'm not gonna lie. I was very depressed afterwards. It made me very sad. I stopped applying to jobs. I stopped like hoping for interviews. I was really sad. I was like, okay, we're not gonna be able to get a job. It's gonna be impossible. I give up. And at the time, I was in Arizona. I was at my parents' house. And I was just like in the heat. I was just watching anime and just like, yeah, there's no use anymore. Very dark times, guys. Very dark times. Not too dark. I fortunately was only a tiny bit depressed, and I came out of it. It was whatever. So I came home. We flew home, and what was it? I was like, okay, to pay rent, what is the next steps we need to take to pay rent? Now that we don't have any unemployment, we need to pay rent. And so my next logical step of like course of action was to re-enroll in college because I'm pretty close to getting my bachelor's. I dropped out in at some point 2020 something, right before COVID. So whenever that happened, and honestly, luckily I did because I heard it was horrible being in college during COVID. And so I re-enrolled in College. I had financial aid left over from like before because I didn't like use it all. And so I was like, okay, financial aid will cover the cost of college, and then loans will cover the cost of living because that is a educational expense. And so I was like, okay, can get enough money to pay all of my bills for a full quarter, and then we can keep doing it. And this would have been perfect. I'd have been like, it would have been student debt, yes, but I would have a roof over my head, which I feel like is a little important day-to-day activities. But I decided to drop out a second time. So this will make me a 2 times college dropout, new achievement unlocked, new part in life. And that is because I got a call one day after classes. I was like, who the hell is calling me? Because I don't get phone calls, guys. I had stopped applying to jobs at this point. It was like 2 weeks, or it was like, yeah, it was like a week into the quarter or whatever semester. I think it was quarters. So it was a week into the quarter. Attachment semester. No, quarter. Sorry. And I get a phone call, and they're like, hey, we would like to set up an interview for this thing. Or like, it was like, I would like to talk to you about this job position you applied for. And this was the lead engineer at the company. And they told me about the company. They told me blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, now tell me about your resume. It was like sort of like an impromptu sort of interview where they like get a gauge of like if they want to move you on to the actual interview. And I was like, oh, no, I'm messing this up. It was a call to set up an interview for the impromptu, sort of. And I was like, yep, we can do this time. And so I was like, whoa, someone just called me for an interview. And so I was home and I was like, okay, let's do this interview. And I was talking to the lead engineer, like the guy who does everything, and they were very happy with my background. I told them straight up, because after that I looked up which company I had applied to and what the role was, and I was like, oh. And I told them straight up, I was like, sir, I am not qualified for this position. I do not have a lot of experience with this specific area of like development. I am skilled, I am versed, and I have learned in all of this other area. But here's the catch. I want to work in this area in order to improve myself. And they were like, I'm also kind of a jack of trades. You know, you spread yourself over a bunch of different technologies, and you know, you pick up a lot of things. And because of that, they were like, you know what? I'm gonna move you to the actual technical interview, you know, where we judge you harshly and how you get hired. And then I'm like, oh my god, it's just, woo. I was so happy because the words he said to me was, I think I'm gonna give you a chance. And I don't know what it was about that, but that was the nicest thing anyone had ever said to me at the time. Like, not in terms of like just thing, but in terms of my work and the things that I have done and like the amount of effort I put into my work. To hear is like, you know what? I think I'll give you a chance. Like, to hear that someone that is the head engineer at a big company is willing to give you a chance, it means a lot. And after the interviews with Amazon, my hopes and dreams were kind of crushed, and this made me really happy. Stupid emo dummy. And yeah, so oh my god, we're 1 sub away from 30 subs. That unlocks a new emo, guys. I didn't think we were actually gonna get there. Hold on. Wait, no, I'm getting off topic. ADHD is going crazy. My bad. Hold on. I'm hiding those numbers so I can't see them, so I don't get distracted again. Jasky, thank you for the 25 bits. Don't enlarge the emote. I'm gonna ban that emote from my chat so no one can. Don't bring that disgusting creature in here. I already have it in my DMs. I don't need to see it in my chat. Oh my god. No. Okay. But no. That is terrible. Oh my god. That's that's worse than snow. Okay, back on track. The technical interview was coming up in like a week because that's as soon as I could schedule it, and that would have put me that would have put me 2 weeks into school classes. That's going to be important later, okay? 2 weeks in, okay? So I do the okay. Before the technical interview, I'm like, I will not fail. I will not fail this interview. You know, I was watching YouTube tutorials on how to do this job at 2x speed while I was doing my morning jogs. Like because I was like also trying to like lose weight. So every morning I would go on a morning jog for 3 miles, and I would put on the YouTube video on what to do next in learning front-end development and like websites. And I would come home and I would try to apply that knowledge in my own like way so that I could like actually learn what I was doing. And I would even like make like AI generated podcasts using websites that are just documentation where there is no video to try and learn it better. I was locked in. I was locked completely in. And the interview comes up and I'm like, oh god. Okay, let's do this. And it's with a different engineer. He gives me code, right? It isn't like a pop quiz question. Instead, he gives me like actual like things that exist. And he's like, okay, you need to fix this and then do this correctly. you need to like fix it, you need to just figure out how to make it work, right? And there's like these comments that are like, hey, this does what, please do this or whatever. And I'm like, so can I go and like look up the info, like the documentation for this? Because that would be the first thing as an engineer is what I would do. I would go and look at the documentation for what the hell I'm doing. He's like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just 10 times better already. Because the Amazon interviews, you can't look up anything. You can't do shit. You're there. You exist. And the thing about the Amazon interviews is I had done it in a programming language that I didn't know, because you only get like 30 minutes to do the interview part, to do the code part. And to do it in the language that I did know, impossible. It would have taken me more than 30 minutes to even just write it out. But this guy, he was like, yeah, you can go look it up. And I'm like, let's go, let's do it. And apparently the lead engineer, the head of engineering had told him, was like, oh, he doesn't have any experience in front end. So, it might be a little slow. But because he had said to me, he's like, oh, you're doing quite well for someone who doesn't know front end. And I'm like, oh, no. I was like doing a bunch of research. I was studying this entire thing for like a week. So, I knew some of it, but a lot of the most of the stuff I was studying for. Because I wanted to like tell them like this. I work hard when I need to learn something. I don't just like, And so it was actually kind of surprisingly easy. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of stressed for no reason because all the things were already things I knew. And it wasn't like that crazy. And I ended up completing it. We made everything work. I had an issue that I ran into. I was like, why isn't this working? This is weird. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. And I solved it. And that's very important in an interview. Okay, guys? Hold on. I'm going to drop this on my bed. Give me a second. Solving problems in the interview, not just like finding the solution, but running into a problem and then taking the steps to find the solution to your problem and then executing the solution is the biggest thing in a coding interview, because it shows the interviewer how you problem solve. And that's like this interview, I will remember it forever. That is how good it was. Like, even if I didn't get the job, I would have been happy. I'm not going to lie to you. If I didn't get the job, I would have been happy. I'd have been like, yep, that was the best time of my life. Was that interview. It was great. It was awesome. But the interview ends. I do a behavioral interview with someone from HR. They ask me questions about my previous work, all that, and I talk about it. And it goes pretty smooth. I remember there was a question. It was like I said, name a time when you changed something or implemented something that helped the customer. And I was like, well, there was a big problem with our systems, and the solution was like 4 words. I had to write 4 words into a code editor to solve it. And I had to explain that I interviewed with Amazon, and they really didn't like the answer, because it wasn't like, oh, it took us 3 weeks and like $40,000 to solve this problem, which saved us $90,000. They didn't like it because it wasn't something crazy. And I'm like, well, not every problem is going to be crazy, but the solutions to these problems can be very small, but dramatically affect everything. And so I explained to them how these 4 words that I had to type out just fixed all of our problems. It fixed everything. And it was just an oversight that we had. And boom, it was simple. I just told them, it. They said, oh, that's very interesting. I like that. Not every problem, it's got to be big. It can be small. And I like that. And then the waiting happened, where I had to wait to find out if I didn't get the job. And I had been receiving, at this point, I had it's like September. It's September. And I had already stopped applying to jobs. I was off unemployment. And I was just receiving all the automated emails saying, hey, we picked a different candidate. We are no longer trying to fill the position. No, thank you. We don't want your STEM resume. And I was just getting that every day because I had applied to the jobs like months ago. And then I woke up. I was going to school. and I get an email from HR, and they're like, we would like to call you. When's a good time? I'm like, now. No, I was like, I can do it today, or we can do it Thursday. And the call ended up being, we like ya, we want to hire you. I was, oh my god, you guys don't understand. I was like, oh, this is so amazing. This is my first like company job where it's like at a different company. And hey Bambino, hey Bambi man, how you doing? Welcome on in. Or have you been lurking? Let's go. Yeah. No, it was really fun. Stream Elements, you can't use that emote. You're not a sub to Snowy Fluff. Don't Stream Elements. Come on now. Cake. But they hired me, and I was because it was my first job. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I called my dad. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Help. Well, okay. So it's not like they hired me. It's like you go into negotiations, right? With because it wasn't a dollar per hour job, it was a salary job. So I get X amount of money per year, and I was like, I don't care. Do I want to talk about it? Yeah, whatever. I told them a number because like the starting position for the starting amount for the position was kind of low for my technical expertise, but like the position was an entry level, but my experience was kind of up here, like entry level, my experience, you know. And I was like, it's kind of low for me, you know. If we could like get like a tiny, like maybe $1,000 more, you know, it would be great. And I didn't want to like, because in the negotiations, you can't just like accept the lowest number, because it shows it's a very bad idea to accept the lowest number, especially when you have bargaining power. That's how you lose in negotiation. That's how you get people to back out. So I gave them a pretty good median in terms of my like everything, and they're like, okay, we'll go talk to the lead, the programming, like the CTO, the head of engineering, which is who I originally talked to. And the offer they gave me, stunned. I was stun locked immediately. I still don't even believe that number was real. And I'm so fortunate and so happy to even have a job, let alone the amount that they decided to want to pay me. And if you work for us, we'll pay you in gum. No, that was my last job. And like, I haven't saved a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been spending it all. I blame all the furries. Every single one of them, I blame them. They're too cute. I like gifting subs. 69 for 20. Honestly, if they did that, I would have taken it. That wouldn't be enough for my area. I would have taken it. It's whatever. But to like put it all into view, I had two jobs. I was working at Safeway, and I was working for Twitch. Believe it or not, I was working for Twitch on an event called Twitch Rivals. They host them, and they were doing a Minecraft Twitch Rivals, and I was doing two jobs. I was working two jobs in order to pay my bills. That's how little money I was making. I was making less than $2,000 a month. And then when I made my own community or my own company with my friend, we got funding, and I was making $2,500 a month, which is still not enough money to live. That is barely paycheck to paycheck. I was also doing jobs on the side where I was like working with those YouTubers, and that was 2024. I was getting burnt out because 2023, 2022, I was a Minecraft developer. I didn't work for Mojang, but all my development was in Minecraft, and it was dreadful. Oh god, guys, it was so draining and just unfulfilling. Like, I had to fight my team for the amount that we were getting paid for the projects, and I had to make decisions on I had to make decisions on how much people get paid for a project that didn't pay well. And that sucked. That sucked a lot. Because I couldn't not get paid a certain amount because then I wouldn't be able to pay my rent. And my rent was only like $750 a month. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I want everyone to get like enough. Luckily, half of the team was in Europe, so it didn't take a lot to satisfy what they needed. So they were living pretty comfortably while me, I was struggling. And, you know, they're like, you should just move to Europe. You'll be fine if you just move here. My Ender's dad works at Mojang. No, my dad works at Microsoft. You know what's funny? My friend's dad does work at Microsoft. And that's wild. You know what's even oh my god, my friend's dad works at Microsoft and my landlord works at Facebook. This is crazy. Get off 21 gex. We don't want 621 gex in here. We don't want them here. Oh, I like this song. This is a good song. No Diff by Hi, I'm Chris. It's good. That's fantastic. Yeah. So, chat, I completely lost what I was saying. Please remind me. I called you chat. Fuck. I mean, guys. Everybody. What was I saying? It gave me the job, and I really appreciate it. And that has allowed me to be reckless with my money. But I'm still managing to put away money because I have a lot of student loans that need to be paid. Like, I have over $10,000 in student loan debt. All right, it's not great. It's not the best. But we're working on it. I have a lot of credit card debt as well. About $10,000 in credit card debt. $10,000 in credit card debt. They keep calling. I keep telling them I can't pay it back yet. I don't know. What's the Family Guy one? That one. Your uncle's niece, not your side, has a father who is a co-founder. There's only so many co-founders of Microsoft. That's crazy. That's so cool. How has mobile game money? I wish I had mobile game money. Goddamn. But no, man, it's just like, I'm normally okay. So nothing really has changed, except for the fact that I'm just more reckless. I'm usually reckless with my money, and I will like spend money and then just like eat Topper ramen for like 6 months because like I don't have money. Like I've done that. I was a college student. What do you think we did? I got like $500 a month. That's how I was living on $500 a month. I was a college student. I had nothing, and now I can do with my reckless spending and not eat Topper ramen every day for a month. I should chill out though, because in December I spent a lot of money. I spent so much money. I basically crashed out. I gave my sister my credit card and I was like, go buy the family Christmas presents because I'm never buying Christmas presents again. This is the first time I've ever bought Christmas presents and it's going to be the last. I also went to New York City for New Year's because why not? That was an actual bad decision. All right, that one, it's not going to happen yet. That was like a one-time thing. I just got hired. I just got paid. I was like, let's go to New York. I got a new credit card and I put the whole thing on the credit card because I wanted the points. And so I just used all of the points from my credit card to buy a flight to FWA. You see, it all makes sense. It all adds up. But no, it's a completely fine. I POV, you're scammed in New York. Okay, I did get scammed in New York. It was only $100. Okay, it wasn't even that bad. Okay, it wasn't that bad. But after I got hired, that was like in between me joining the furry fandom, because if you guys don't know, I joined the furry fandom like in August, like pretty much. I didn't start streaming in VR chat until September, I want to say. Okay. But frick. Just buy the family a bounce house. No one can get mad at a bounce house. So real. What was it? I didn't join the furry fandom until August. And the reason I joined was because I was kind of done with VTubing. I hadn't done it like at all that much. Like I hadn't been uploading. I haven't been like making like TikToks or shorts. I was just like, it just, the community was cool, but not very welcoming, if that makes sense. Like VTubing is more like, people like have cute avatars, and like maybe they share their communities a lot. Because I ran a Twitch rival Survivor event for CNanners, and it was a VTuber only event, and it was great. Like it was so much fun. It was amazing. But it felt like the Minecraft community, where like it just was a little less toxic. And I was just like, this isn't really that welcoming. It was kind of just like existing. People are still afraid to like share like themselves a lot of the time. And I was just like, I don't know. It was whatever. I respect a lot of the people in the V2 community. It's just not for me at the moment. And that's why I was just like, believe it or not, I was a furry in like 2018. I just never like looked at a lot of furry art or really just followed any streamers except for like, I want to say like Dumb Dog. I don't even know if Dumb Dog is like actually a furry though. Didn't you do some Minecraft stuff with Max and Ross? Yeah, I did. Those were my last clients, was Max. And like I worked on YouTube series with them, and the latest project that I just finished was his Minecraft SMP, and that's where I basically retired from Minecraft. But in terms of like all the furry stuff, the only reason I found Snowy Fluff actually is because of VFur and Whiskey Dingo, because I was looking for furry streamers and Whiskey Dingo came up and I saw that he was part of a VTubing like group that he ran called VFur, and in between like working and everything, I was like, oh, that's cool and interesting. And then VFur got a new wave of people, and I was like, huh. And I went through their Twitter and looked at every single person that just joined VFur, and I was like, oh, look at these cool people. And then I found Snowy's stream, and immediately I was like, wow, this guy's pretty funny. He's a little purple floof on the internet. And since then, it has just been amazing. Like, Snowy was kind enough to help introduce me to a group called the Brown Dogs, which is like a party sort of like drinking game VRC group. And that helped because I like originally with VR chat and everything, I wanted to like be more social. And there's like this group called Angels of VR, but that group is so large, it's hard to be social. And so I got scared and I just didn't do anything in VR for a while until I found the Brown Dogs, and I started going in VR, started interacting with more furry, like just people and individuals. And then I found out how cool the furry community is and how just like loving and like, what's the word? Just like people really are welcoming and just like very expressive. And I think that's fucking awesome. And it's just really cool. And I think things accelerated quickly. Like, joined in August. Snowy introduced me to the Brown Dogs. Went to a few Brown Dog events. Met Zeuberchef. Then the leader of the Brown Dogs was throwing a gathering in Portland. And they invited me. And I was like, you know what? Sure. Because I made a New Year's resolution for 2025 in October. And my New Year's resolution was to just say yes. Probably not a great New Year's resolution to say yes unconditionally to anything. But I was like, I'm going to just say yes to more like activities. And then I was like, when the best time to follow your New Year's resolution is? The year before. That is the best time to do your New Year's resolution. Is to just do it. Because New Year's resolutions aren't real. just do it. Set a goal, go for that goal. That's what I say. Just say yes. Scare me with a Bible. Okay, look. No, don't use my words against me. Don't try to use my words against me. Like, I got invited to the gathering, which I guess is called a friend con because it's just friends going together. You plan events, you know, and you like do some cool stuff, and that was so fun. That was the most. That is the most fun I've had since like my college days, and that would have been like 5 years ago. And I'm like, oh my god, wait a minute, like 6 years ago now. Oh no. And that was just so fun. And then Snowy just kept introducing me to more and more people, and like I kept finding more people like Dusky, Jake Werepanther, freaking everyone, and it's just like, oh, they're just so, everyone's so awesome. And it's just so I don't even know the words. Like, I have trouble finding words of appreciation because I tend to not want my words to like fall flat or like not have the meaning that I want them to have. And so I tend to be careful about how I say things because I want it to mean the most that it possibly can. But it's just been such a good time. And the scary part is just like, I don't know where I would be right now if I hadn't decided to just like jump into the furry fandom. Like, genuinely, like, I am so happy. It is just so much fun to find a group of people that just love expressing who they are. And like, as an introvert, it makes me feel less, less alone as someone who has no energy. Like, this is like a partial lie. But like, up until now, I don't really have a friend group. Like, I don't have people to just like sit in Discord with and talk to. Well, now I do. Like, before I didn't. Like, my friends that I had immediately around me was just a different vibe. You know, it was like normies sitting in Discord playing Minecraft. And I'm like, I don't play Minecraft anymore. I just don't do that. I don't like talking about Minecraft. I don't even like this word Minecraft. But it's just, man. Hey Six, how you doing? Falls into chat. Hello, welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome back. Oh man, it's just like nice. Like I go, like I will say, I picked up some habits that I didn't used to do, like drinking and doing edibles. I do them on Friday because that's like a party night, and I go to like clubs and hang out with people, and it's really awesome. You're really tired? Oh, I'm sorry you're tired. Oh, we had a good day though. How am I? We're chilling, we're chatting, we're just yapping. We're yapping about everything. How I got here basically is what we're yapping about. But yeah. Friends in VR chat. Finding new friends. Like once you turn 23, it's really, and you're like, your friend group is non-existent. Like I don't have a high school friend group. Because I moved around a lot in high school. It just didn't happen, like I had like 6 weeks to make completely new friends. I didn't have a phone because my phone got stolen in like middle school or like, no, it got stolen in high school, like 6th grade, 7th grade. And I was like, well, I have no phone. I have no friends. I'm just going to keep watching YouTube and doing nothing. And then I went to college. I made some, you make friends in college, but it's not like they live near me. Like I dropped out. They were still in college. And then when they got done with college, they moved to where they would get jobs. So they're in like California, Florida, Montana. They're all around. And so it's like really hard to be like, hey, let's hang out, because they just don't do that. Like my good friend, my roommate that I had in college lives near me, but it's like a 2-hour drive near me. It's impossible to like actually hang out with them. Mention on that beat, guys. I just realized I was gonna get that reference. Just don't worry about it. Pretend I didn't even say it. But I was sitting. What led to the revolution of just say yes was because like I was sitting in my room after I got back from Arizona, and just reapplied to college, I was like, I don't have a friend group. I don't have anyone to like go out and do things with. I don't even have a lot of people to talk to because all my like friends are online and they don't really do anything. Like I used to play GTA 5 roleplay. I used to stream it a little bit. I used to play it a lot. I met a great friend there, and they live in California. Like I said, I'm used to online friends. Like everyone's super spread out. Friends, what's that, JK? You know, it happens. It's all right. There's always a community though. Just remember, I thought I was 24, guys. I am 24. I had to look at the year. I'm 24. But you can always make friends. Like, it is true, as you get older, it does become hard to make friends like your age because the people your age aren't looking for friends most of the time. But like, I don't know. I feel like joining the furry community right now was like the best choice because everyone is basically around my age, and it's just very comforting to like find people that you have something in common with because I live in a house with roommates in and out, and I don't share anything in common with them. Like, not even in the slightest. And it's just really depressing. And this whole thing, streaming, the furry fandom, Snowy, just all of it, everything, literally everything is just awesome. It's fun. It makes me smile every time I'm like sitting in VR just with my friends. And it makes me feel really good. And I do still hang out with like the friend who and I started a business with. We still hang out. He's just really busy because he has a different business to run. You know, it's like all my all my friends that are like 27 and up, they have like busy lives. Like the YouTubers that I work with, like Red Vector, he's retired. He has a wife. He's busy. He's in Texas. Max, he's a full-time YouTuber. He's busy. And it's just like, ugh. Like, I don't want to bother them because I know their time's. I keep going on tangents and I apologize. But I find people's time really expensive. Like, emotionally expensive. Because, like, time is the one thing I don't ever want to waste for other people. Because, like, time is not refundable. You cannot refund someone's time. So once you use it, it is gone. You have used it. And so I try to make my use of other people's time very worth it, I guess, to them. Like, I don't want to like waste their time. It is the easiest way of saying that. And that's just how I like to do things, or like live my life. That's like my pillar is don't waste someone's time. That's it. And so yeah, that's probably why I don't like reaching out to people because I'm like, I don't want to waste your time, and that's not really that great. But hey, we're still growing, we're still learning, we're always growing and learning new things, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got to where I am today, and I think joining this fandom was probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. Like before 2021, I would have said, you know, like the question where they're like, hey, would you go back in time and relive your life, you know, and do it differently? And I'm like, yeah. I said yes, zero hesitation, immediately, because like nothing had happened. It was all the same. It was like I didn't feel like anything was like worth it in the moment. I was like, yeah, I would restart. I would do it again. You know, it would be fun. But now I'm like, God no. Oh my God, no, never. All the people I met now, they're just so unique and so wonderful. Like, never. I would never want to change things because if you change anything about your past, you would change your entire future. And so there would be no way to go back and do it. There would be no way to get to have the same connections. It would just be impossible. Even though it's not possible already, but you know what I'm saying. And so yeah. Welcome to today, guys. I got invited to another friend con, and so I spent a lot of money going to that. But it's not my fault, all right? They asked me knowing that I would have immediately said yes and spent whatever amount of money it would cost to do it. Because I'm just regulars. But it's awesome. It's fun. It's great. I don't recommend regularly spending money though, guys, because you might like run into you might get like rear-ended and then have like a $40,000 car ticket or whatever. So don't do that. Don't spend money reckless. You know, save up, have a savings, at least have an emergency fund. And yeah, stay safe. But yeah, that's me. That's how I got here now. It's fun, I guess. And we're back streaming. That's fun. That's awesome. I don't remember if I talked about it, but like I stopped streaming for a little bit because I didn't feel very fulfilled by it. Like it turned into like sort of like I'm streaming to make money to pay bills, and I'm like, I don't want to do that because it feels bad. And then I started streaming on TikTok, and it was like filling the dopamine receptors, you know. But then streaming on TikTok got a like kind of like trashy. I don't want to say like trashy. It was a good place to find your audience, but like it just wasn't the audience I wanted. I'm sorry to say, but the majority of audience on TikTok is children. I'm okay. I don't need the skibbity riz toilets in my chat. At least not by children. And so that's why I'm back streaming on Twitch as a majority, because it's very easy to weed out that demographic and end up here. So, and now instead of streaming to like make money and pay the bills, all I want to do is build a community, because I don't know what it is. Like I've built, I tried building communities before. Like I've ran Minecraft servers that had communities when I was in high school, and like we would raise money to improve the server. Like I built the server physically, and I would upgrade it with the money I got because people just were having fun. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's awesome. And yeah, I like community building. I'm doing a very bad job at it. I'll let you guys know. I'm not doing great, but I would like to try and improve. And I'd like to try to build like a good, friendly, like loving community. So that's the goal for 2025. The goal for 2025 is build a community. So hopefully we do something. We get a little bit, you know. I gotta blow up the Discord and redo it and make it less confusing. So that'll probably be the first thing to do. I want to do more events, or do events at all for the community, like put my skills to use. Maybe like throw some Minecraft events, sure. Have a lot of code that we can use to just run these things. Maybe some VR events. I don't know. I have no clue what the future holds. I kind of just do things kind of sporadically, which probably leads to issues. But the ADHD, I do. You know what? Getting some medication for my ADHD may help me get shit done. So we'll try that. We'll try to improve things one day at a time, guys. And if you guys want to stick around and do it, that'd be great. I appreciate it. You know, I've done this for. Unfortunately, I've done this for long enough that I know not everyone is looking for that vibe. Some people are just looking for haha funny Twitch streamer. But you know, it's a mission. It's a mission. It's trials and tribulations. It's a whole thing. God, my nose is like, wearing this headset clogs my nose so heavy. Oh, such a good song. God. Sorry, I had to get a drink and check my phone. Sad. Unread notifications. But now, those notifications are read. And now we're back. I'm gonna have this follow me because I keep ending up on like the side because I want to get close to my bed naturally because I like being close to my bed so I don't fall out the window. Sorry, my nose again. Really want a new headset that isn't like so crushing on my face. Oh dog. Love boat dog. But yeah. Oh man. That was the story of how I met your mother. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and the vibes. Sorry, I like can only really like go for boat dog it again. Boat dog. Boat dog. Love boat dog. But yeah, I can only really go for like 2 hours. I don't know why. I'm not as good at telling stories, you know. Not a lot happens in my life. But oh man, I am very excited for the future, to say the least. I plan to move this like summer to go and get a new place with a new person who actually has interests in the things I am interested in. Their name is Swifty Pie. They're really chill. They're really cool, and they're part of the Brown Dog Society, which is the group, the VRC group I'm in. And they wanted to move to where I'm at, and I'm like, I also want to move. I would like roommates that have at least one thing in common, and so it just seemed like a really good opportunity. So hopefully that goes good. I've already met them. They've come here multiple times. Well, I think I come here once. Oh, one time they were here, and the next time we actually met. And it seemed like we clicked really well. You're partnering with PewDiePie. PewDiePie, dude, I love Felix. I would work for Felix. All right, Felix pays his editors. You know, they pay his editors more than $10 a video. No shade to anyone I've ever worked for that has not paid me well for a video. You told me how much you were gonna pay, and I was like, I will do it for that because I like you. I like you as a friend, and I know finding editors is hard. I will help you. And so that was the whole thing. When is the furry house? No, I mean, you want to start a furry house? You want to just buy a property in like Montana for like $10? You want to buy a 3-acre estate for $10 because it's Montana? That'd be cool. I think it's really hard to do unless everyone is like Bill Gates. But like if we had like a 12-bedroom house with 6 people, like 7 people, I think it would work. You know, like a mega mansion. Otherwise, it's like all houses are too small because you need like separate living areas. Like the Amp House, that has like 8 people, or I think it's more like 7. That's good. That's good. Nothing like the Face House. We don't want the Face House. Face House vibes are bad vibes. Oh man, I don't make enough money for that. That's for God. But hey, I'll be down for a little house with a bunch of people. Yeah, like guys. So the house I'm in currently was supposed to be the furry house, not the furry house, but it was supposed to be the YouTube house where like my friend, we were like this sounds awful. It's not. We were training someone to be a YouTuber. And it was working. You know, they're doing really well, you know, but it ended up falling apart because, you know, my friend got a girlfriend who's now his fiance. The guy we were helping get their career started, he got canceled because he was an asshole. And then like we moved someone else in who was working with our company for Minecraft events to build all the maps for the events. They just straight up left the company and the house without telling anyone. That basically killed my entire savings account. I had to be paying, I think, 20. It's like, no. I had to pay like $1,800 a month, making $2,000 a month. Okay, that doesn't leave a lot of room for error, and it emptied my entire bank account because we were scrambling to find a roommate. Finally found one, but it was just like someone we didn't really know, or it was our friend's friend who just needed a place. They were moving from Florida, and that's the current roommate. Then they're living downstairs. They have a girlfriend and a child. They have a baby, not a baby anymore. It's basically a toddler, and so that's a whole different thing. I don't know how I feel being in a house with a baby, being 24 years old. Okay, I don't think I want this. That's also why I want to move. I can't handle that. This is too much. There's too much going on. They moved in someone to the master bedroom, and so now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people living in this house. 6 if you include the baby. And I do not relate to them on any level whatsoever. Not politically, not in like on any interest, not on just any level whatsoever. And it's just like very not comfy to be in like this small room that I'm in where it gets to 99 degrees Fahrenheit every summer because I'm at the 3rd floor of the house and there's no AC. So it's just awful. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's no way to say that it's not awful. It's awful. But you know, that's just life. That's just life. That's why I want to move. And that's why I'm trying to move. So it's whatever. We'll get there. We will get there. I will I will definitely move. It's just gonna be a little hard. Because what? There's FWA happening January, February, March, April, May. FWA is happening in May. There's something I'm doing in March. In March, yeah, which is like 2 weeks. And then June is when they're moving to the new roomie is moving to Washington, which is where I am. And that is so much happening in so little time. My company just launched our software, so we're trying to get more clients. I work at a startup. It's a little stressful. It's a teeny bitty stressful. That's why I was banging my head against the wall today. Just live on a bus. You know, I've been tempted to move into a trailer van. I just don't think I'd get good internet. Telemachus on pause. Welcome back. How you doing? Hello. How's your day going? Buy a bus and convert it into a furry cave house. That would be so funny. Frick, I almost unplugged the fuck. Stuck in between my toes. The cable. You're doing good? I'm glad you're doing good. Welcome on in. I've thought about getting a bus, gutting it, and just turning it into just like the furry cave. But I don't think that's me. First of all, I don't have a driver's license. Second of all, that's a lot of work. I had $0 in my bank account for 24 years up until like 3 months ago, where then I got more than $0 in my bank account. And so I think the current goal, as everything stands, is I forgot about that. That one's good. That one's good. So the current plan, as everything stands, is we're gonna go to the con in March, 2 weeks. We're gonna go to FWA, then we're gonna go to AC. I have yet to buy any of the tickets and stuff for that, but we're gonna go to AC, and then we're done. That's all that. We're gonna move in June-ish. And then by September, all of my credit cards should be paid off. Should be good to go. So we should be in a very, 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 very fortunate position at the end of the year. And hopefully it's all good. Also, I just remember something that I was supposed to talk about, talking about the job and how the hiring process went. You guys remember when I said I was doing it when I just re-enrolled back in college? And I had financial aid that I could use to pay for it? Well, the thing is, when you drop out of college, because I dropped out in order to get the job, you don't qualify for financial aid, and so they take it back. And because this had happened 2 weeks into the quarter, the college was like, you only get a 50% refund. However, the federal government doesn't do 50% refunds. They take 100%. And then the college is like, well, you owe us 50% of money now for 2 weeks of classes. And 2 weeks of, or 50% of the tuition is not bad because it's in-state, but it's $5,000. And they're like, you got to pay this to us today. And I've been dealing with this for January. I've been like sending emails to the dean of students, to the financial aid office, to the dean of financial student aid. It has been a mess and a half to try and get this sorted. And because like I don't have $5,000, are you crazy? So end of year, ender first. No, I don't think I can afford a first thing. I mean, if I can, maybe. But I don't know. Honestly, if I add up every dollar I've spent since joining the furry fandom, I could probably buy a fursuit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. I could have bought a fursuit. But I didn't have a fursuit on it, so it doesn't matter. But no, I've been talking to the college, and they want me to pay $1,000 a month now, starting March or May until August. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of money. That money is crazy. I was in class for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Why do I have to pay you $5,000 for 2 weeks? And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I have no clue because I just don't want to pay it out of principle at this point. Like, that's crazy. I might in like January, March, April, May, I keep messing up. In May, I might send an email back to the dean of students asking for forgiveness for dropping out of college because I got a full-time job. And if they don't want to do it, I'll ask the dog of wisdom. I'll ask the dog of wisdom. Get out of all the day and get his first seat this year. No, it's happening. Wow. No, I'm not getting out of all of it. Oh, dog. Oh, dog. I'm definitely not getting out of all my debt because I have a lot of credit card debt stemming from like when I dropped first. God damn it. When I first dropped out of college, I racked up a credit card debt like that to move across the state. It was bad, and I still haven't paid it off. I'm working on it. It's really hard. But once I pay my credit card and I pay off that, I should be able to pay off my other credit cards, and we will magically have no credit card debt. Then I will start paying back my student loans, and then that will be gone. And then we'll be debt free, except for the college. The college when I re-enrolled, I might let that go to collections. I'm not lying to you. I will take the credit hit because I just don't like the college. They piss me off, and so I might let it go. They upset me greatly. This is not financial advice. Do not let any debt go to credit. I have not missed a single credit card payment working paycheck to paycheck ever since 2018. And I've been unemployed for a lot of it. So I pride myself in not missing a payment. And just out of spite, I might have to miss a few. I might have to wreck my credit score. And then contact the freaking credit specialist to get it like removed or whatever. But it would be worth it because they piss me off. Don't mess around with your credit score. Yeah, I know, but if once I move, my credit score will be irrelevant because fun fact, apartments won't take your credit if you have delinquent accounts where you didn't pay or like anything's in collections. They will not give you an apartment. But once you get the apartment, it kind of is like, you can kick me in the butt because you're not getting jack shit. You said no emails because it's super serious. Look. I took several business financial classes in college. I wanted to be like a businessman, all right? I wanted to be an entrepreneur, which I sort of am technically, I guess. But I wanted to like do computer science and business. Those were the two things because I knew those were like really good. Like if I can't get a job in computer science, I can get a job managing finances at a company or doing something. You know, it was a really good mix, but like I understand it, all right? I know what I'm able to do. I was going to sue my college in order to get a court injunction to stop them from sending my overdue debt to collections. Like, I was going to sue my college, guys. You don't understand. Technically, the debt is accurate because I did drop out and whatever, but the court would be like, yeah, you can't send this to collections because right now they can't pay it, but they said they're going to pay it, so you guys get to wait 3 months and then they get to pay it back. That is completely possible to do, guys, just to let you know. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. It's kind of a big pain in the ass and kind of probably a little not worth it because you'd be paying a lawyer like $500, $800 just to get the injunction. But like, look, I just didn't want to pay it. It was spiteful. The reason for that option was because I needed to get an apartment, which means I would need time to get the apartment to then pay. It was a whole calculated thing. But I worked something out with them, but I might go back on that. I might be the problem now. You made a den in your closet? Oh, that's actually so cool. What the heck? Oh my god, guys. Looking at apartments, every apartment has a walk-in closet. There's a walk-in closet, guys. There's a walk-in closet. Why does every apartment have a walk-in closet? No one needs a walk-in closet. Nobody needs... No. Just make the room bigger. Make the room bigger. No one needs a walk-in closet. Oh, it's so upsetting. Oh, it's so upsetting. I went to these, they're charging so much money because it's like, why can't I closet? But they have no AC. What do you want from me? You don't have AC, but you have a walk-in closet and you have a freaking massive like island, kitchen island. It's like, who needs an island this big? There's not even a sink in it. Oh man. We went to an apartment complex to go look at apartments a couple weeks ago. I think I talked about this. And it was this luxury apartment where they would valet your trash. So you put it outside your door, they'd pick it up, they bring it to the trash chute. No, the trash chutes are locked. You have to work at the hotel, at the apartment complex to open the trash chutes. Because of this luxury of trash valet is what I'll call it, and because this building was built in 2009, the freaking the hallways smelled like trash. There's no central air. All the hallways smelled like a garbage chute because everyone just left their garbage in the hallways, and because there's no AC, it's always hot. And so hot plus garbage equals horrible smelling hallways. And they wanted so much money for these apartments that were so just not it. No AC, nothing. They had a nice pool, they had nice amenities. The gym looks more expensive than every single apartment layout. But like, come on guys. It smells like trash. How is this luxury? Entrepreneur. Perks of being the rain. Being of the rain. You get to make cool stuff for personal comfort. What is that? Therian? Is that what is that? I've heard the word. Is that the right word? I've heard of it. Yes. What is that? What is Therian? I've heard of it. Why have I heard of this word? Therian. What is it? What is Therian? I've heard. This is a furry thing, right? I swear this is one of those things. I've heard of this word. Is that like humanoid creature? Maybe? I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. I might be wrong here. I'm so glad Kendrick is playing. Oh my god, guys! If you watch Snowy Fluff, just next time he's live, go into his chat and say "mustard on the beat." Thank you. He kept saying it to me in voice chat. He wouldn't stop. A Therian is someone who identifies as a non-human animal, such as a wolf, bear, or cat. The term Therian is short for the anthrope. Therianthrope. I got that right the first time. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you get to make personal stuff for comfort. Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. Oh god, guys. Remember when I said I'm bad with money? Well, we're gonna need to get our subs up so I can start affording things. We have new emotes coming. I had a fursona done. I have some art coming. Oh god, guys. So much money for everything. Everything costs money. Who would have thought you have to pay people for their fantastic skills? But we got some interesting stuff coming, and hopefully it comes soon. I want it to be all done around April, hopefully. March, April, January, February, March. Maybe the end of March, start of April. New emotes? Yeah, new emotes. Yeah, you guys don't get to see them. I'm not snowy. I don't leak emotes. You know, I keep them. You could just go look at Russell Fluff stream and you'd see them all. Guys, go follow Russell Fluff. Russell Fluff is awesome. He does all of our emotes. He will continue to do all of our emotes. But yeah, we have some things coming. Hopefully they come soon. Am I dying? Am I lagging? Why? Stop lagging. I don't know. I can't tell. No, okay. Also, does this world look dark green to you? Because it looks bright green to me. Does it look all dreary and like photorealistic? Because it's supposed to look bright green. It's not supposed to look bad. On a non-physical level, by the way, but no, we aren't furries. Furry is someone who likes to dress up as an animal, while Therian is someone who identifies as an animal. That's interesting. Hold on, let me find. Is there like kittens? Kittens. I don't know. Enable swimming. Oh, chat. There's a whole other part to this. Yo, there's a whole. I didn't even know this. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh my god. I was like, why am I lagging? This isn't that bad. It's a whole different thing. Do I have less frames now? Oh. Wait, this place is so cool. Wait, this is so sick. We were just looking at the skybox. Oh my god, guys. I'm so dumb. Why didn't anyone tell me? I like it. Is it lagging? Oh, it looks like it's lagging. Nope, it's better. All right, well, logo, we're in the actual park now. My bad. Can't believe we spent that whole time. We spent the whole time at the entrance of the park. My bad. That was my fault, guys. All right, more water, by the way. Please just let me select you. Oh, it's not like that at all. All right. Ba-da-ba-da-da. All right. Boom. Boom, baby. Let's go. For this stream though, I did try some new things. We changed all of the sounds, like the follow sounds and the sub sounds, and all of the sounds, all the little sounds, all the animations are the same. I still gotta find someone to do animations. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe pixel art. I'm such a fan of pixel art. It's just expensive. Pixel art, believe it or not, more expensive than normal art. Because it's very hard to find someone who does pixel art. And when you do, it's a very niche thing. It takes a lot of time. So, maybe we'll find some. Wait, I might know somebody. Oh my god. I might know someone who might do it. Oh my god, I might know someone who's really good at it. I'm gonna text them after the stream. I'm gonna text them. I want to know if they'd be down because I think it would be really cool. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about again. I saw the park. I came into the park. There's nothing going up on this head. I'm just a dog, guys. Just let me do dog things. Let me have no brain. We got puppy brain going. We're happy to be here. God, Nathan Apollo. If you don't know who Nathan Apollo is, he has like such an interesting singing voice, and the way he does his songs are so nice. Go check him out on Spotify. I definitely recommend him. He's pretty good. do. Oh man, guys. My nose. Please stop. Please stop crushing my nostrils. Alright? I like using those. I wish I wasn't lagging. Like, whenever I stream, I'm usually at like 2 frames per second. Like, more like 20. But in VR, that lag makes it very unenjoyable to do things. But I know it looks relatively smooth for you guys, and so that's what's all that matters, honestly. If you guys enjoy what it looks like, it's fine. It's completely fine. But it would be nice to like look at the world that I'm in without it dying. It'll be alright. Oh, I love this song. I would say some bangers have been playing. I'm glad it hasn't been like just hyper pop, glitch pop, me being depressed music. At least it's been sort of good. But I think we might be reaching the end. I'm like running out of steam. That's just me being my introvert. My battery runs out when I'm just like yapping to myself. You know, when I'm yapping to chat, you guys are chill. You guys are awesome. You guys are lurking. I appreciate the lurkers. My steam, it runs out quickly. That's why I usually play games on stream or like do a different activity, because the ADHD, it will just link to that one thing and then it will just do it. It'll be like autopilot. But just sitting, talking to the camera, my body drains faster than anything. I drank 2 Red Bulls during this stream. It wasn't all water. Some of it was Red Bulls. And I already feel tired. But it's whatever. I appreciate all of you. You guys are so awesome. We are probably going to end it here. We're just gonna disappear into the ether. I'm gonna lay down and die. But I appreciate everyone joining. I appreciate everyone lurking. I know there's only like a couple people here at this point. But I appreciate you. You're awesome. Mm-hmm. You're freaking awesome, Dusky. I'm talking about you. And Nomi, I think, because they might still be here. But have a good day. I enjoyed chatting with you guys. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm like stumbling over my words. I blame the world. Like, it's flashing in and out of existence right now. It's lagging like crazy. But have a good one. Remember, You guys are awesome. I appreciate the lurks. I really do. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Have a good one. Bye bye.